going to give this whole video thing a shot. It's a little bit hard because it's on a tripod and I'm not really sure if it's going to work all that well, but we're going to give it a go. So for a haircut, buzz cut, basic. I'm going to make this as quick and easy as possible, so bear with me. These things here, we've got the clippers and the heads. I'm going to be using a 0, 1, 1 to 2 today. You've got your comb, and non-essentials are beard clippers, neck trimmers, and thinning scissors if you want to make it just a little bit, you know, a bit more funky or whatever. Not essential though, so if you've only got clippers, that's okay. This is Harry over here. He had a haircut a week ago, but because of the video, I'm going to cut it again because we're in isolation. I actually just have no one else to cut. So Harry, hi.
Hi.
And he's wearing a very cool wrap there because he's a bit of a ninja sometimes.
I am.
All right, so here we go. Bear with me. Hopefully you guys can follow what I'm doing. All right. All right, step one. We want to put on the number 1 clipper heads. All right, actually I'm going to tell you this first. So this is your clippers. See the lever on the side? Lever on the side opens and closes. So this is closed when it's like that, and that will give you a true solid number. So say if we put on the clipper heads, they'll be a 1. If we move this to open, it'll give you a half. I hope that makes sense. So it will equal 1 1/2. And then if you put a 2 on and open it, it'll be 2 1/2. So that will be how you blend your fade very easily. All right, so let's put on the ones. Let's give this a go. All right, step 1. Just make all the hair out of the way. Now we want to go to follow this line around here with our ones. Give a nice clean look. I'm going to do a bit of a quick job. Quick job's a good job today, so I don't waste all your time. So from there, we want to grab our number 2 clipper head, put that on, all right? And we want to go to where the head begins to curve up in here, all right? So let's do that. Back to our number 1. And we want to put it on 1 1/2. So we open that up and see how it lifts, back to 1 1/2. All right, and this will help us blend this line that we get in here. Up to the head to the side. All right. And we want to slightly, as we do it, we want to use this lift so we don't leave any other lines. And that will blend just nicely to give us a nice even fade without having to use scissors. All right, so from there we want to get our 0. Now we want to leave it on open because it gives us a half, all right? You can go shorter or longer, but just you've got to apply it to everything. So if you want to be, you know, a flat 0, that's okay. Make everything half down. All right, so head back up for me, Harry. And from here, we're on a half. So we just want to go around the edges. So just go around the front, blend it out. Be gentle, don't press too hard because sometimes it can hurt. And just go around the edges and that'll just give you a nice polished look. Look down for me, Harry. Thanks, Del. Go all the way around, obviously. I'm just doing one side. Yeah. Yeah, and tell your person not to move on you. Alright, Harry's doing a very good job staying still, aren't you, Belle? Alright. So there's your fade. Obviously, when I did Harry's hair last week, I put lines in the side, so just trying to make it a bit funky for him. I'll do those again later, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Alright, so now for the top. I want to grab our number 4. Alright, number 4. This is because I want to leave the top fairly long so that we can add some style to it and make it funky still, even though it's just a clipper job. Alright, so Harry, so what we do now is we just go up like this and just take the edges off. Alright. Make sure you're using that curve follow through. Nice curve there. Alright. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, take those off. I'm going to get a number 8. Alright. You don't have to go as long as this, you can go shorter. I just like a number 8 because it leaves me enough room to still texturize it if I choose to. I hope you guys are seeing enough there. Harry, just look in front of you for a minute, mate. Alright, so can you see there's a nice fade there, all the way around. Yep. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to go to a number 8. Alright, now with the number 8, I'm just going to take it across the top. Like that. Now when you're doing it at home, I'm not going to be too fussy today, but just make sure you're going all the directions so that you get it nice and even. We don't want it to follow the head too much. See how like I've kind of blended those sides a bit? And that will give us a little bit more of movement to be able to put some product in there and still make it look funky, even though we're only using clippers on this. All right. Yes. All right. So what I also like to do, now this is non-essential. There's a basic buzz cut. All right. It's very, very basic. All right, Harry, spin around for us. You can see the fade. All right. Now, if you want to be a little bit fancy, get your clippers, your beard trimmers, body trimmers, whatever. And I like to find the line where you've gone between your 2 numbers. So you've got your 2 up to here, and this is my 4 here, right? I like to just follow that line with the clippers. This is if you want to be fancy. If you're not comfortable doing it, don't do it. And I just like to do that just to give it a little bit more separation. This is also good if you've got someone, like generally an adult, but sometimes you like to give it a bit more of a straight edge. You can go around with your and just straighten it off. Don't be too fussy, because if you've done a 0, this is more important if you've gone a longer version, because you'll still have longer hairs back there. But if it's quite short, you probably don't even need to worry about doing that. Alright, so here we go, thinning scissors. You can buy thinning scissors from Priceline, Hair House, Warehouse. Priceline's easy because it's a chemist, they're open, which is great. So thinning scissors are great just to give it some texture and movement so that it doesn't look heavy and buzz cut, so it actually looks like a hairstyle. So for this, I get my comb. Spin yourself around there, Harry. And this is going to make all the difference if you can get hold of some. Because generally, guys like their hair a bit texturized because it just makes it so much easier to do. And they like to be able to put product in it, and this makes it a lot easier to do that too. All right. Harry's got a lot of hair, as you can see. So without thinning it, this poor kid sweats like nothing else. So this makes his hair bearable. All right, and I'll just, it's really for me when I'm doing that, not a whole heap of, interest to it. It's just straight around. All right, oh no, sorry, Donna. Been doing a great job there, being my model. You being my model. All right. So, basic buzz cut. Very easy, 13 minutes. All right, now I'm just getting, this is just Taft. Super cheap, super easy, does a great job. You don't need to go out if you don't want to and spend a whole heap of money, especially on kids. Like, let's be honest, no one wants to do that, they waste it. I know. Funky cut, all done with clippers. Easy, you don't have to worry about scissors and all the things that come with that. Hang on. And you can see there, got a nice faded look. So it's still funky, and we don't have to, that's good angle there, Harry, pop your head there. We don't have to worry about all the things that come with scissors and all of that. I'm going to chuck some lines in the side. You don't have to watch this part. Just because Harry's desperate for his lines back, aren't you? Alright, put your head there. If you want to be tricky, get a comb. I just use a comb so I make sure the line's straight. Whatever. I'm Emma, this is Harry. Harry, what do you want to say to everyone?
Thank you for watching. I hope you like this idea for fuzz cut.
Buzz cut. Close enough. Buzz cut.
Oh no!
That's okay. All right. We'll see you.
Bye.